in, breathe out. Okay? Now I'm going to ask you to visualize. If you don't want to visualize, you don't have to. But if you'd like to, what I'd like to suggest is to visualize a nice place where you feel safe and the air is easy to breathe. Any place that you choose. It can be right here if you want it to be right here. But most of us have another place, a safe place, our favorite place. When I sit and visualize that place, I visualize my place in Hawaii where I can sit. It's a beautiful day and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. And I can look out and see the ocean and I can see the land. And it's all green and blue. And there's clouds in the sky, but not too many. And when I look at my place, the air is all shimmery because it's like that in Hawaii. The sky is so bright and there's so much water in the air that the air shimmers different colors right in the air. But you pick the place that you like. And just visualize that place and notice how easy it is to breathe. Just pay attention to your breath and breathe any way you want, but give your breath permission to go. Let your breath go. And if you feel like you want more breath, you have total permission to breathe right through your mouth. You can open your mouth as wide as you want. And just breathe as deep as you want. If you don't want to breathe much at all, you got permission to do that. Just let your breath breathe. Feel the breath coming in and feel the breath going out. Feel how it flows in through your nose and your mouth and down your trachea and into your lungs and down into your stomach. Feel how it flows back out again. You can feel it. Just do that for a minute or so, and then I'll tell you the next thing. Just feel the breath coming in and feel the breath going out. And now I'd like to suggest, if you'd like, notice that something very interesting is starting to happen. You start to notice that the air you breathe is filled with a shimmery, sparkling, life-giving light. It's a comfortable, healing light. It's full of energy and full of life. So now when you breathe in a shimmery, sparkling, light-giving light along with the air. Never noticed that before, maybe you did. Just breathe in that shimmery stuff and then breathe it back out again. Shimmery, sparkling, life-giving light. It's comfortable. It's healing. It's full of energy, full of life. You breathe in that life-giving light energy right into your body with the air. And now, something else starts to happen. When you breathe in that shimmery stuff, it comes in. And when you breathe out, you feel it spread out in your body. Of course, the oxygen's spreading out in your body, but now some other stuff. It's subtler and more alive than even oxygen, and it's spreading all through your body along with the oxygen. You breathe in and you feel the light spread out in your torso. And you feel your body relax and grow calmer, and you start to feel even more alive. Breathe out, and it spreads more in your body. Now's the time to take a little inventory. As I say, sometimes we go a lot slower, but today we only have a certain amount of time, so I'm just leading you through the process. We take a little inventory of our whole body. Start at your feet, and you work your way up, and you don't spend much time in any one place. You just want to check out if there's any place in your body that's still calling for attention, because pretty soon we want to let go of paying attention to our body so much. So we want to make sure that our body's taken care of and feels safe. So look through your body. Check those same places that were bothering you when you touched your body before and see if they're okay. If they're not okay, then maybe touch them again a little bit. But another thing you can do now is to breathe into them. When you breathe in that shimmery, life-giving light into that area. And when you breathe out, feel that shimmery, life-giving energy spread out into that area. You just feel the energy spread out in that part of your body. You just watch it, and you let go, and let the energy of your breath do the healing. You just watch the changes go on. And if no particular area is calling, then you just keep breathing in that energy and spreading it out through your body. Well, now our body is starting to fill up quite a bit with light, but there might be some places that are still kind of condensed and tight. So we're going to do something that'll loosen up the little nooks and crannies and make it easier for the light to get in. So what I'd like to suggest, if you'd like to do, is start imagining that your body is getting taller. That it's stretching out way above your head and way past your feet. That your feet and your head are getting further apart. Your spine is stretching. It doesn't hurt, and it's not scary, it's kind of neat. Suddenly there's more room inside. Then you notice your head's kind of getting far away from your feet and getting out of proportion. So you decide to let your body spread out sideways too. Get back into the right proportion. So you spread out sideways. And feel your body getting wider. So you're getting taller and longer, and you're getting wider, but your body's still the same general shape. But now there's a lot more room, because you be the same, but there's a lot less stuff in any one particular part, so you feel kind of light inside, and there's plenty of room for that light to spread to every part of your body. And you just keep breathing in, and breathing out, and feel how nice and roomy it is inside now. And when you breathe in, you bring in that shimmery light. And when you exhale, you feel the light spread through your body. Plenty of room now. And for those of you who'd like a little guidance in spreading things, what I do is, first I breathe in, and I feel the breath spreading out and filling my chest. I feel the energy spreading out and filling my chest. Breathe in, when I breathe out, it fills my chest. And what I do is, when I breathe in, it's already in my chest, so when I breathe out, it spreads out to my arms and goes all the way down to my hands. Breathe in, fills my chest. Breathe out, and I feel it going down my arms all the way to my hands and filling up my hands with warmth. And I feel it breathing in, and when it breathes out, I feel it spreading all the way from my chest down through my stomach and abdomen. Breathe in to my chest, breathe out, and it spreads to my stomach and abdomen. So you can breathe as deep or as shallow as you want. You can breathe through your mouth or your nose, just so you let your breath go. Your body is doing the breathing, and you're just watching your body breathe. I breathe in, and it spreads through my thighs and down my legs all the way to my feet. Breathe in. And when I exhale, it spreads down my legs and my thighs, my calves, all the way to my feet. And I feel everything loosening up. Then I breathe in, and when I breathe out, I feel my head filling up with light. I feel the light go right up to the top of my head and shoot up out the top of my head to infinity. Breathe in, fills my head. Breathe out, and it just spreads out into my head as far as I want. Now my whole big body is filled with light, and I'm pretty expanded already. So now when I breathe in, my whole body fills up with light. And when I breathe out, I spread it out some more through my body, and I wonder, where is it going to go? And I notice I got some little pores in my skin all over. I have pores. So what I do is I let my pores open up. And first, when I breathe in, I take the light in. And when I breathe out, I send it through every pore of my body and feel all those pores cleaning out. Breathe in, and my body fills with light. I breathe out and feel it going out through my pores. Cleans my pores out. Now, the next thing I'd like to suggest, if you'd like, you could ask yourself, where is this light coming from? I've been breathing it in. Where is it? So imagine that you keep your eyes closed, but you look around you, and you notice that the whole air around you is filled with the light. That's where it's coming from. Everything around you is filled with light. You're immersed in light. Shimmery, life-giving, healing light. And you start realizing, I don't have to just breathe in through my mouth or my nose. It's all around me. I can suck it in through every pore. So now I take it in through my mouth and my nose and every single pore of my body. When I breathe in, and when I exhale, I let it out my mouth and my nose and through every pore of my body. My whole body breathes in, and my whole body breathes out. And finally, a really interesting thing starts to happen if I want it to. I don't have to let it happen if I don't want to, but I can if I want. I start to notice that my skin is getting thinner and thinner. And it's getting almost transparent. And it's getting so I notice that the light all around me, my body is filled with light. I got all these pores in my skin where the light's coming in and out. And pretty soon there's not too much difference between the inside and the outside. I feel very big and expanded. There's light inside, light outside, and there's not much difference between the inside and the outside. There's however much difference I want to keep so I feel safe. So I feel there's still a me here somewhere. But as much as I want to let go, I let go, and I notice there's really not much difference between the inside and the outside. And then I just lie there for 2 or 3 minutes. I just breathe in and I breathe out. And if I want to feel like there's an inside and an outside, I do. And if I feel there isn't much difference, then I just lie there and enjoy it. So you just do either one, and I'll let you know when it's time to do the next thing. Just let go as much as you'd like. Let your body do the breathing, and you just watch and see what happens. Now when I'm at home, I stay like this as long as I feel like it. Usually it's quite a while because I'm starting to feel pretty good. But here we have a time limit. So what I say to myself whenever I decide that it's time to start getting up is I remind myself that I don't have to do it fast and I don't have to stop feeling good, but I do have to start getting ready to move. So what I do is first I reassure myself and say, it's okay. I say, I don't have to get up fast. Whatever I do, I never get up fast. I just come out slow. Very slow. First I just keep my eyes closed. Now I notice that the light's still around me and my body's still filled with light. But I remind my body that it's going to have to start moving soon. So the parts of my body that do the moving, I start to get them in gear. And instead of ignoring my other thoughts, I start letting my other thoughts come in very gradually so there's no shock. It may not feel deep, but we don't come out fast. If you come out too fast, can give rise to some little irritability later on. So you always take 2 or 3 minutes at least to come out slowly. And what I do is I go through my body and I check it out like before, and if there's some area that was a little tight, I give it some attention. Either I touch it or I just breathe the energy in into and out of it. I touch the different parts of my body and remind myself that they're there. I wiggle my toes. I touch my jaw. Check my hands to see if I've been clenching them. Check my feet to see if they're sore. Check my forehead to see if I've been scrunching up my forehead or whether it's all calm and relaxed. Check my breath to see if I've been holding my breath or whether it's coming in and out easy. And I do that thing, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like scrunching your shoulders a little bit and moving your hips a little bit. It's called rolling around in bed. And then when I feel like it, I will roll over on my side so I don't strain my spine. And then I sit up very gradually. Or if I want, I just lie down for a minute and cuddle myself. Whatever I feel like doing. Absolutely no hurry. You want to take more time? Take more time. And I keep my eyes closed for another few seconds, and then I open them just a peep. Look around, see what's there, and I close them real quick. Usually I don't want to go back out there. And then, when I feel like, well, I think I'll look again, I open them a little longer and close them again. And after a while, it feels okay. My eyes are adjusted to the light. Now you sit around with my eyes open, get used to being in the world. And like I say, if you felt some light and you liked it, you don't have to tell it to go away. You can say it's welcome to stay around as long as it wants while you're moving around. And I just sit there as long as I feel like it. Move around a little bit. And you're welcome to sit as long as you like. And then I thank my teacher who showed me what to do, put up with me for all those years, and it helped me get from where I was to where I am. And I know I had to do the work, but I never would have dreamed of what to do if he hadn't showed me. So I'm really grateful to him. And when it's time, I just get up and I go about my business. And when it's time to meditate again, I remind myself, well, part of it was boring, but part of it was kind of fun, so I think I'll do it again.